King Charles is here on our Britannias, and I really do like this portrait of him. I think it looks fantastic. These are fresh in from the Royal Mint, and as you would expect from the Royal Mint, the quality control has drastically been let down. You can see here on this left-hand side of the half ounce, a massive ding, and it's actually, in my opinion, been dropped and then put into this assay card for reasons unknown, other than laziness and poor quality control. So whilst I would love to sit here and talk the entire video about how nice these Britannia coins are, we are going to somewhat moan about the quality control from the Royal Mint once again. Do better. Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and welcome to In Focus Friday, where we take a good look at something cool made of silver or gold. And I've got a Royal Mint unpackaging. I was going to say unboxing, but it's a kind of a package. So these hopefully will be the King Charles Britannias, the gold King Charles Britannias, which came out earlier this week, and we're going to have a look at them and see what they're all about, and also talk a little bit about why I'm still buying a little bit of gold here and there, even though gold prices are as high as they are right now. So just to clarify, I'm just going to have a look and take out any invoices that are in here. To clarify, I'm not sponsored by the Royal Mint for this video in any shape or form. In fact, the video I made just on Wednesday this week was highly critical, exceptionally critical, of the Royal Mint's practices when it comes to the selling of these coins, these flagship coins. So Royal Mint aren't really sort of in my good books right now, and I'm probably not in theirs after that video as well. But I still am buying gold, and Britannias are one of the best things for me in my situation. I've gone for some carded Britannias like this to basically commemorate the first Britannia coins with King Charles on, which I think is quite cool and something that I will be holding on to for a while. And then when the time is appropriate to sell some of my bullion gold, I will. Now, gold prices are pretty high right now, and they've been rising slowly over this last couple of months. Certainly, you would look at the ratio between gold and silver and you'd think to yourself, well, hang on a minute, silver surely is the better buy. And to certain degrees, yes, I would agree that silver is good if you can get silver at the right price. But unfortunately, the vast majority of the time, you cannot get silver for the best possible prices. So gold for me does represent a safer bet. Even that's when that price is higher, I still think gold is a safer bet, because if I want to turn around tomorrow and sell this, I will have an easier time doing so for the best price. So from my perspective, gold is still great. Now, in terms of accumulating all of this new potential gold that's coming out, what I have been doing is selling off some of the older gold that I've had for a very long time, stuff that I'm not too enamored by, not too bothered about having, and replacing it with this new stuff. So basically, replacing some of the old stuff with this new stuff makes most sense to me. And there is King Charles on a bullion coin. Very, very nice as well. Oh, this is the best bit though, isn't it? When you get the little cellophane that we can tear off. Yeah. Oh, that sound is. Here we go. Oh, the ASMR on that, brilliant. And there's one on the other side here as well. Excellent, fantastic. So King Charles, let's just have a look at King Charles on a coin. Fantastic stuff, and I'm very happy to say that this coin looks pretty good. There's a little mark on the bullion coin now. That looks like a piece of dust, to be quite honest, rather than a scratch on the coin. But there is the coin. There's no huge dings and dents that I can see right off the bat. Very nice rendition of King Charles. And I've said this on some of the other coins that I've unboxed with him, the proof coins, that I do think his portrait, his likeness here is really very good, and I'm very happy with it to be on the coins. Is it the same as the Queen? Of course it's going to be very, very different going forwards for all of our coins to get used to this. Of course, facing the other way now as well, as you can see. I'm not really too bothered about what monarch is on the throne. I like the idea of the institution of the monarchy and what it represents to be British. I think when you ask what defines being British, and I think it is the fact that we have this constitutional monarchy. If you're not the biggest fan of King Charles, then that's absolutely fine. But respect other people's opinions as well is what I say. So King Charles on our coins, that's the way forwards now. This is what we can expect on so many coins out there in this world, because quite frankly, it's, very, very overpopulated, it seems, with new coins coming out all over the shop from from Tuvalu and from all of these other mints around the world, the private mints that use these other nations on them. And I do think this is going to be interesting. What I would say is I would err on the side of caution when you see all of these different coins out there commemorating King Charles on coins, or the first issuing of King Charles on coins. I've seen a few people get in touch recently through my Bullion selling service. Oh, we've got more cellophane to take off here. And we're going to have a pause every time I take one of these off, I'm afraid, because that's just too satisfying. But I've had a few people inquire, looking to sell certain coins that they've got in their collection, because I put out my, my Bullion sellers and buyers club information. And I have had a few inquiries from people wanting to sell coins from third-party mints that I'm not naming names, you see, because I don't really want to provoke any stupid sort of libel letters or anything stupid. But there are quite a lot of companies, third-party mints, that will make coins that are commemorating X, Y, and Z, King Charles, and all of this, and they are just a little bit garbage, to put it that way. And these coins don't go for anything more than pretty much spot price. And there's been a few people quite disappointed about the prices that I've been advising that a lot of people can get for these coins. Now, there's something going on here on the left-hand side of this coin. That's interesting. Not very good in terms of quality. Now, I will be going over these in a little bit more detail. That, though, is a little bit too much for me to look to bear. Now, this is a Bullion coin, so technically speaking, the Royal Mint doesn't have to lift a finger to do anything about that. But yeah, that's crap, quite frankly. I can sing the praises of the Royal Mint as long as I want, but when I get a coin with such damage like that, especially one that's in a presentation card like this, you should expect better than that. At least that's not normal coin production standards. So okay, 1 out of 4 is pretty bad. This other one here, I think that's a dust spot inside the capsule or inside the assay card, so I'm not too worried about that one. And that they probably wouldn't even bat an eyelid and replace. So that's just how that one is. That's awful, though. That we're going to have to do something about that. All right, next one here, we have got the 1/4 ounce gold. So you'll see I've bought the little collection of them, and oh yes. So I like this little assay card selection here. I wouldn't buy all of my Britannias in these, but I did for the last ones of the Queen, for the 2023 Queen's versions, because I thought, well, they'd be kind of nice. And at the time, they weren't at all very much more expensive than the regular ones, and I thought it'd be a nice way to sort of commemorate. So let's have a look at the 1/4 ounce gold. Is there any major glaring issues on here? Looks to be okay. What I will say as well, purchase these directly from the Royal Mint, and they are more expensive than buying from dealers. At the time of purchase, the other dealers didn't have any of these in the assay cards to actually sell, so I took the punt and just got them. Kind of glad that I did, because gold price has gone up like £45 an ounce since I bought them. So swings and roundabouts. It goes up, it goes down. But that half ounce there is just abysmal. So, all right, last one with the cellophane to come off as well. In many ways, the cellophane coming off is one of the best things about that ½ ounce coin. It's everything else about it looks awful. Right, here we go. Last one. Well, I say last one. There's one on the other side here to go as well. If we can just get that off. Comment down below if you are like me whenever you get these things. It's one of the most satisfying things to do. Beautiful. Love that. Right, the 10th ounce gold. How are we looking on here? It's quite small. Let's have a quick zoom in and see. Yeah, that's looking okay. No major kind of dings, dents, scratches that I can see on that side. I like to see, and one of the reasons I got the different sizes, I do like to see how the design shows on the different sizes of coins as well. And it is good to see that this design, I think, does still hold a good rendition even down at the smaller sizes in the 10th ounce there versus the 1 ounce. So that's pretty good for me. I'm quite happy with the design. Just the quality needs to really be checked, honestly. And there is the 10th ounce on this side. So, okay, ½ ounce gold with a big fat ding in the rim, and that looks like, I don't know what even that looks like. That looks like, the edge of another coin has bounced on top of it. You can see sort of the edge striations that are kind of showing on that. I hope the camera's really getting it close and doing it justice. It's almost indented on the side as well. It's definitely been dropped. 100% that's been dropped. How does that happen? And how does that then make its way into a coin holder like this, which is more of a display piece? I know it's not a proof coin or specifically sold as that, but yeah, okay. Right, well, it's time for a strongly worded Backyard Bullion email again to the Royal Mint, and yeah, it's a shame. I will hope that they will replace it. The worst case scenario is that I will sell this coin and I will buy another one, probably be out of pocket for it, because quite frankly, I don't think anyone would really want to pay much more than a percentage point over spot price for something like this. Maybe someone would, I don't know, but it's awful. That shouldn't happen. Somebody said in the video I made about this flagship coin series and how even just simple things like getting the images on the Royal Mint's website to look like nice coins, they're awful, all dinged and dented and scratched and milk spotted, that I should be the quality control for the Royal Mint. They couldn't handle my quality control, honestly. They couldn't. I would make sure that they did everything right. Every single thing that went out the door would have to be right. So, yeah, we'll have to see what they say about that. I'm going to kick the toys out the pram, see what happens. I'll keep you updated on it. Otherwise, that's King Charles on the Britannias. Thank you all for watching, especially to my Backyard Bullion Ramblers who have stayed to the end of my videos. Thank you. Let me know what you would do in this situation with that ½ ounce of gold. Otherwise, thank you. We'll see you on the next video on Sunday. Have a great weekend ahead. And as always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.